Today you will come along on a fascinating road trip to Mount St. Helens, Washington. The year was 1974. Rodney, an avid hiker, was a 20-year-old student at Pacific Lutheran University. Carrying a backpack filled with 75 pounds of necessities, he conquered the winding trails of Mount Olympus, Mount Baker, Mount Rainier, and finally Mount St. Helens. He and fellow student hiking buddy Chris Schultz set out on a 5-night, 6-day venture encompassing the famous Spirit Lake, the home of Harry Truman, who refused to flee before the 1980 eruption. Hi, today we're headed on a fabulous road trip up to Mount St. Helens. Distance 2 hours and 10 minutes. And your pilot is Ken Rowe, and I'm your passenger, Rodney Rogers. Today is 75 degrees, beautiful sunny skies, and hopefully the mountain won't be overcast.
Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor. Non più avrai questi bei panacchini, quel cappello leggero galante, quella chioma.
This is Johnston Ridge. We are just 5.5 miles from the volcano crater and 4,300 feet above Interstate 5.
My left hand here is what Spirit Lake looks like today. So we've had two major impacts, one of which raised that lake bottom over 200 feet. And because that lake bottom was being down here and now being up here, when that water came spilling back down, it spilled out of a larger area. So Spirit Lake is 200 feet higher than it once was, about half as deep, but twice the size of the surface area. And in fact, that's the only reason we can see Spirit Lake from this vantage point today. If you were standing anywhere on this ridge before the 1980 eruption, Spirit Lake would have been hidden by those ridges that are right in front of us. Now we added some details to the new Spirit Lake.
The skies are clear enough to see Mount Adams, about 30 miles away, peeking over the ridge. This winding path continued upwards from the visitor center, providing spectacular views of the landscape. Ken expressed a slight anxiety while peering down into the bottomless ravine. Nature is fragile and delicate, and stepping from the path will cost you dearly. There has been no significant growth of the lava crater dome since 2008. but visible streams of carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, and steam are daily visible. Hundreds of hummock mounds dot the landscape as a result of the pyroclastic explosion of gases and rocks in 1980. Thank you for joining us on our fascinating and informational road trip to Mount St. Helens.